Highly regarded as one of the greatest shooters who has ever played the game, Klay Thompson has revitalized NBA history with his accurate hot hands and incredible championship-caliber game. And while he hasn't seen court action for a while now, after tearing the ACL in his left knee during the NBA Finals in 2019, Klay is still gearing up to dominate with Golden State upon his return. But in this video, we're taking a look at Klay Thompson's lifestyle and net worth. The Splash Brother. Klay Alexander Thompson is an American pro basketball player who suits up for the much-favored Golden State Warriors. Known for his incredible scoring skills, Thompson has been a vital part of the team and has helped lead the Warriors in offense throughout their successful championship campaigns in 2015, 2017, and 2018. And while he has been sitting on the sidelines since sustaining his ACL injury in Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals and has missed 2 NBA seasons already, his fans are awaiting his inevitable return as the Warriors vie for this year's championship, with Klay's return certainly adding more firepower for the already offensive dominant team. Since he entered the league in the 2011 NBA Draft, Klay has become one of the most dominant offensive shooters in the league. Known as the smoothest shooter in the NBA, his shooting form, alongside his splash brother Steph Curry, has been studied extensively to provide a perspective at just how efficient a shooter Klay is. Thompson is better at catch-and-shoot threes than anyone in the league, even better than Steph, and holds higher offensive efficiency percentage rates from just about anywhere on the floor. We all remember that night when Klay Thompson scored his career-high 60 points, beating the Indiana Pacers in the process. In that game, he only played 3 quarters and dropped 60 points while utilizing only 11 dribbles. Thompson is one of the best at moving without the ball and can score precise catch-and-shoots from the perimeter, cutting to the basket off screens, getting layups in transition, knocking down mid-range jumpers, and is a beyond reliable free throw shooter. As an offensive powerhouse, Klay Thompson has inspired and changed the game, bringing excitement and pristine ability every single night. Klay's background. Born in Los Angeles to Julie and Michael Thompson, sports has always been a foundation to Klay's family. His mother, Julie, was a college varsity volleyball player who played for the University of Portland and University of San Francisco, while his father, Michael, was the overall #1 pick in the 1978 NBA Draft. The elder Thompson played the center and forward positions for the Portland Trail Blazers, San Antonio Spurs, and LA Lakers throughout his time in the league. He also won 2 NBA championships with the Lakers in the Showtime era of the 1980s with icons Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. With this legacy, it's incredible to note that their athletic genes were rightfully passed on to their children, with Klay evidently demonstrating how skillful he is at what he does. Klay also has an older brother, Michael, who had a brief NBA stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers, while his younger brother, Tracy, became a Major League Baseball player. Before signing on to the NBA, Klay played college ball with Washington State University and would lead the team in three-point field goal percentages. Following his junior season in college, Thompson left Washington State to declare for the 2011 NBA Draft, to which he was selected as the 11th overall pick by the Golden State Warriors. He had a great first season in the NBA and was voted to the NBA All-Rookie First Team. His sophomore season cemented his partnership with Steph Curry, which started the era of the Splash Brothers when they combined to make 483 three-pointers in the season, the most ever by an NBA duo. They would eventually top this record by a single point in the next season, as well as break records and create new ones. The better pure shooter. Klay's teammate and other half of the Splash Brothers, Steph Curry, may be more known as Golden State's offensive pillar. With a shooting ability and playing style that altered the way basketball is played today, there's actually many who argue that Klay is the better pure shooter between the two. Klay Thompson's shooting form is perfect and has become a standard study for shooters in the league and those who want to get better at their game. While Curry has better numbers from 3 for his career, Klay's stats aren't really that far behind. Steph stands 43.5% from 3 on 8.3 attempts per game, compared to 41.9% on 7 attempts per game from Klay. But when Klay gets hot in a game, his perfect shooting form entices him to scorch just about everyone on the floor, even Steph. This is why his teammates know that when Klay is on fire, they need to get the ball to him no matter what, because somehow he just won't miss. In 2015, he dropped 37 points in just one quarter, shooting 9 out of 9 from the three-point line and 13 out of 13 field goals. No misses. In 2016, he scored 60 points in 29 minutes with only 11 dribbles in between shots. In 2018, he claimed the NBA record for most threes in a game, dropping 14 three-pointers in less than 3 quarters to a total score of 52 points in that game. He is the 19th all-time scorer in terms of three-pointers made and 14th all-time three-point shooting percentage. He can hit threes from 30 feet outside, can hit from the corner, the wing, and the top of the arc. He can catch a ball while facing away from the basket, turn, fire, and find nothing but net all in one swift motion. He can shoot threes over tall defenders with his 6'7" frame and can score those threes even with a hand right in his face. He also has the confidence to shoot the ball late in the game with the clock winding down and the weight of the game's outcome on his shoulders. As a generational talent, Klay is a vital key to the successes of the Golden State Warriors and supplements Curry's lethal play so perfectly that fans don't ever want to see Klay play on a different team. Aside from his shooting skills, his elite talents also include being remarkably adept on the defensive end, even making the all-defensive second team in the 2018-19 season. He is a two-way wing player with elite shooting and wing defense who can switch between multiple positions on defense and can hold his own against some of the league's finest offensive talents. And as a 3-time NBA champion, he is a proven winner who still has plenty of skills to give for more titles to come. Klay off the court. As a private individual, Klay is well loved off the court as much as he's favored on it. Thompson has an image of a normal guy, even with all the media attention he receives. He can even walk on the streets and be randomly interviewed by a reporter talking about street scaffolding with his superstar status not being found out. Whether he's taking a nation by storm with his lovable personality or inspiring his fan base to be more like him and even look like him in some cases, to funny pranks and relatable situations on social media with other NBA superstars, Klay is simply a very likable guy that everyone just loves. He's also known for his philanthropic spirit, participating in efforts to raise money for relief for the 2017 Northern California wildfires. Klay is also a furry friend advocate, admitting he loves dogs, and owning an English bulldog named Rocco. When it comes to his personal life, it was known that he was in a relationship with actress Laura Harrier from 2018 to 2020, and is said to be currently single. Cash flow. Klay Thompson's primary source of income is his annual salary of more than $35 million, stemming from the 5-year contract worth $190 million signed between Thompson and the Golden State Warriors in 2019. He also has lucrative endorsement and media deals. Among all of his brand deals, his biggest is from Chinese shoe company Anta, with a 10-year endorsement deal worth $80 million. He has also appeared in numerous commercials over the years, endorsing BMW and Kaiser Permanente. With his income in check, Klay Thompson reportedly has a net worth of $60 million in 2021. Klay spending. Klay Thompson is rather modest in terms of expressing his fortune, but also knows how to make the most out of his earnings. He has a lavish beach house in Orange County worth $2.2 million. With the mansion spanning 2,400 square feet and having beautiful ocean views, a guest house, a central courtyard with a pool, and spa. Klay has also reportedly purchased another home in San Francisco, but is more discreet with the purchase information. Klay also has his own collection of luxury vehicles, from his Chevrolet Camaro to a Mercedes G-Class. He's also been spotted driving a Range Rover and a BMW i8, which is worth over $150,000 on its own. Klay also can't live without his expensive watch collection, owning a few timepieces from Tissot Mantra, worth over $1,000 each. And while Klay has been recuperating from his injury and operation, he's been seen playing golf, freediving, and traveling, which are all perfect ways to relax and unwind, as Klay should, as we all look forward to his return on the basketball court. So, What do you think about Klay Thompson's lifestyle and net worth? Let us know in the comments below.